Hey guys, it's SSF here with some really big news. Um, I am probably sure that um, by now you guys may have heard the news. Um, I'm just typing up a message on Skype, mentioning that I'm streaming now on the SP stream. But yeah, first time in a while I've actually done a news coverage stream. Um, it's very important though, because this is probably the biggest news I've heard of the year. Every announcement we've heard from All Stars Racing Transformed does not compare to this news. Um, Sorry, I'm just plugging the stream everywhere. But really though, it is just downright unbelievable. I cannot believe this. I literally cannot believe. By the way, I do have a stream up in the background. Maybe this is actually kind of fitting that I'm literally going to be I might be doing some races with the EB stream again tonight for those who've seen my channel. But anyway, let me explain what has happened. And trust me, if you haven't heard already, you're going to be really you're going to be shocked. If you're not shocked, you will be surprised at the very least, because this is just downright. No, let me just get to exactly what the news is. By now, you're probably aware that Sonic the Fighters has been rumored to be getting a release on an HD port over to 360 and PSN and all that. Well, it's only been rumored because there hasn't been an official word from Sega. They released a teaser trailer the other day hinting that maybe it might be a part of it from a sound effect they included in the teaser, but they never actually said downright what is going on. As it turns out, the game has been officially unveiled. But that's not all. You think, oh, okay, it's another HD port. There's nothing much going on here, you know. Sega's probably just gonna put it at $10, and you know, it won't be a huge game. It's not gonna have anything new in it. It's gonna be the same thing Sega's been doing for a while now. That's what I was thinking at first when I first heard the rumors of this HD port. And then came all this news. A brand new trailer for what is apparently something called Model 2 Collection. Apparently it's gonna be like the Sega Heritage Collection, but I do believe it's gonna be quite a few. I don't know what exactly the other Sega games are because no one's really paying attention to those. But it was two pieces of information that came out that really just, I am beyond shocked. The first thing is, I'm going to mention the second thing that had been announced first. The second thing that had been announced, like I said, the first thing I'm going to mention, is that it has been confirmed that there will be online multiplayer for Sonic the Fighters HD. But wait, that's not all. That's not all. This game has also been confirmed that Honey the Cat, Eggman, and Metal Sonic will all be playable characters. Yes, that's right. Metal Sonic, Eggman, and Honey the Cat are all going to be playable characters in Sonic the Fighters. If you remember Honey the Cat, she was this character that Sega never released in the original one. She never got into the final cut, so to speak. That's the best way to put it. To hear that she's going to be, that all three of these characters are going to be in the game as playable characters for the first time is huge. Honey the Cat especially is huge. Now the only downside is that it doesn't seem to me like the game is going to be hitting Western territories just yet. However, the rumors were saying that it would be released in early 2013, so maybe this release date is only for Japan, and then a month or two later they're going to announce the Western releases. That's my guess, but I am in utter shock of all of this. My mind can't even comprehend the amount of bombshells that they dropped onto this game. I'm just shocked. I am so shocked right now. I am literally speechless by this. I have not been this speechless. Let me give you a comparison without stammering. The last time I was this shocked and this speechless was last year when we first saw Classic Sonic in that very first trailer for what would be named in the next trailer Sonic Generations. When they first teased Classic Sonic being in the next Sonic game back in 2011 for what would be Sonic Generations, that was the last time I had been shocked and speechless. I cannot believe what Sega has done. They have to release this game on. They have to port this game over. It would be a sin if they didn't. I mean, it would be an utter sin. That would be so unfair to everyone else if only Japan got it. I'm just speechless. I am literally speechless. I'm just speechless. I just can't believe it. I cannot honestly believe it. It was so sudden, so random, and just so unexpected that it actually took me back when I first read it. I literally had to look again, and I went, "What?" I just couldn't believe it. This is not the Sega that had been literally putting out HD port after HD port after HD port for most of this year. They would just put out ports, not really do a whole lot to them. Might make a few little adjustments, but nothing large right now. I cannot get over the sheer amount of just out of the blue. I cannot get over this. I am literally, I wouldn't say I'm on the verge of crying. Obviously, I'm not on the verge of crying, but I'm literally on the verge of just, literally just falling over, with my head on the couch, just looking up in the sky with my mouth wide open, and just utter shock. That is how surprised I am at this. Classic Sonic being in Generations, that was a pretty big shock. And then you find out and then they release an HD port of Sonic the Fighters, and it's gonna have a beta character that Sega didn't initially release, and have in the. When does Sega ever do that? That's like putting out Sonic 2 and putting in all of the beta zones they didn't add in, including Hidden Palace and the Dust Hill Zone and the Wood Zone, and just putting all those in a Sonic 2 HD port. That's the best way I could think of to compare it to that. It is so random, so unexpected. I literally, you can tell I can't think of a single word. I cannot think of anything to say. No words can express the amount of shock that I had when I saw that. Piggy, I really hope it's more than just that. Because if Sonic being in a movie is the only reason why Sega's going all out with the port, then it would just sound to me like Sega's only doing things when they feel like they absolutely have to. They feel, oh, we have, Sonic's gonna be out on this movie, and Sonic the Fighters is gonna be promoted. It's gonna make a cameo. I am literally like, it would just be stupid if that was their reason. If that was their only reason for coming out, I would be downright disgusted, because that's not, by any means of the imagination, what Sega should do. If they're releasing this, it's because they actually thought of something good for once. Excuse me. But if indeed Sega did release this only because of the promotion, for Sonic, then why don't they do this more often? Why is it that they'll put all the money towards a woman in a racing game when they could just do this? Can you imagine the money they can get from this? Yes, I did mention Danica Patrick again. What can I say? It's another reason for me to wonder why Sega thinks promoting a woman in a racing game is much more important than something like this. All their HD ports they've made literally no big deal out of. Even less a big deal than, I just can't explain, why Sega, what Sega's thinking about that, why they should be promoting this more often, the port, because it's actually got stuff people would care about, Danica Patrick, no one cares about her, they could actually get money from this port. I am almost certain that if Sega just promotes this game, they will rake in money. Think about it this way. It might be an obscure Sonic game to us, but to people who never heard of it, it may just be like a new game they've never seen before. It may be Sonic the Fighters HD. I've never seen this game before. This is interesting. This isn't the Sonic I'm used to. I'm really curious. Maybe I should buy this. Just because the game is obscure does not mean that no one's going to buy it. People can still buy this if they're curious on playing it to see what it's all about. And people that are aware of it, they're going to have this additional stuff, the online play, the 3 new playable characters. That is going to it's a perfect ploy for money on Sega's part. This could give them the money they need. They just need to promote it better, promote it non-stop. You know, this is where I would say shove it down our throats, because quite frankly, this is the game that could net them the money, and the promotion would do it. Heavy promotion would do it in this case, but not with you know, the way they've been promoting All Stars Racing Transformed. They need, in the case of Danica Patrick, don't promote her like mad as if she's the only thing this game has. Promote the game as a whole. Same thing with the HD port. Just because Honey the Cat is in it doesn't mean, hey guys, Honey the Cat's in this game. Hey guys, you're gonna play this? Honey's in it. Just all I ask is that Sega doesn't, go crazy about it. I just want them to make sure when they promote this game that they actually promote it good, unlike the past games they've been doing this year. I'm hoping, because they can really get some money in this. This is perfect ploy to get so much money for Sega. I cannot begin to imagine. I just can't get over it. .360 and PSN, Massimo. And guess what? It's got online. It's gonna have online multiplayer. Oh, and guess what? It's gonna have Eggman, Metal Sonic, and Honey the Cat. I'm not kidding. It's coming out on Japan fall 2012, but from rumors, it may be coming out in other regions in early 2013. But I shouldn't take note right now. I just got a tweet from Gareth, finding FTR or FTA rather, from Fastest Thing Alive. He actually has something. He might be onto something here. He remembers CD and how much they put effort into CD, and how Taxman, who's pretty much the one behind this, FTA is saying that maybe the same guy might be behind this port, which could be possible. Why wouldn't he? Sonic CD did sell, so I'd imagine that would give Sega reason enough to come to him again for a report. So maybe this could be, I don't know, but he may be onto something. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Massimo. Why? This is a complete 180 from what Sega has been doing. I mean, it's not even just the fact that there's gonna be online mode, but they're adding Eggman, Metal Sonic, and Honey the Cat as playable characters. I am not kidding. Honey the freaking Cat, a character that was not even in the original Sonic the Fighters, was actually a beta character. When was the last time Sega actually went so far? When was the last time that Sega actually went so far to add in a new character? Guys, it's been years since Sega added a new character. Years. I'm just so... I'm not raging. No, I'm not raging at all. I just... I can't get over it. I am literally... I can't get over it. I just... I'm shocked. I'm just shocked. I really am. Like I said, the release date, it's going to be released in Japan in fall 2012. So probably within the next month or two. As for other regions, it's been rumored that there might be a release there in early 2013. So that one, I would say, is to be announced. I just cannot believe this. But Gareth does have a good point. The retro engine, which was used in the, was it the retro engine which was used for the CD port? It does work on at least 32-bit games, which I do believe does support Sonic the Fighters. If the only thing to see is if the game gets ported, fit into widescreen too. That's pretty much the only thing we have not heard, from Sega, is that it's in widescreen or not. And I totally agree with Massimo. There has to be a Sonic Paradox tournament. There has to be one. I can't remember how much. Guys, do you remember how much CD was when it came out? The port of CD on Sega CD? I think it was also $10. It was $5? Really? I remember it being 10 for some reason. I just cannot believe it. My only question is, why couldn't Sega have just done this? Why couldn't Sega simply done this? Oh, it was Sonic Adventure 2. Why? I just wonder why they couldn't do this for Sonic Adventure 2. That's my only... That's my only question. I just don't understand why they didn't do this for Sonic Adventure 2, but with Sonic the Fighters, they're going all out. Which makes this thing even more shocking. Because like I said, we just literally got within the same month Sonic Adventure 2 and all that, and Nights into Dreams, and they hardly did much to those. And then suddenly, not even a week, maybe a week or two after Sonic Adventure 2 comes out, bang! I get the feeling that I may have started something up on Twitter. I think I said, like, us on Sonic Paradox might actually do a little tournament on our own, but I get the feeling, I said on Twitter, you know what? I want this to happen, a Sonic the Fighter Sonic community tournament. If that happens, can you imagine? It would be crazy. I will say this right now. I literally just... Oh my god, if it does come out on PC... That is very true. The Sonic the Fighter is being ported over to PC. Can you imagine that? I mean, was Sonic Gems Collection even on PC? Can you imagine that? Seriously. Sonic the Fighter is being ported over to PC. And I don't think they actually confirmed a PC version yet, which could make things even more interesting. I, I really want to clarify first, they have not actually, confirmed everything just yet. We don't actually know a whole lot. This has to happen. This has to happen. There is no way in hell, that there has to be a tournament. I mean, it's Sonic the Fighters. I mean, this is like, you could almost compare it to like the Brawl of the Sonic franchise, if that's the best way to describe it. It is like the Brawl of the Sonic franchise, but something more Sonic. And doesn't have final smashes. And less Mario, yes. And less subspace. And less a lot of things, but yes. Can you imagine the insanity that will ensue from this game? And I'm LOLing really hard at the conversations going on Twitter. But yeah, I am literally... I'm just amazed. I am beyond amazed. But yeah, I think the streams are probably going to be starting up very soon. On the EB stream, which is what I've been actually waiting for. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and end the stream now. Wasn't a very long stream. But, yeah, I'm really in a good mood right now. This has actually been a good day. I don't have those often. So, But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right now. I've pretty much told you everything you needed to know. If there's any more information about Sonic the Fighters, you can tune in, to Sonic Stadium. TSSC News will probably have some. Rex will probably have some. Retro. All the big Sonic fan sites, the major ones, will more than likely talk about this. And as always, yours truly. Of course, I'll be talking about it too. There's my show coming up on Sunday. You better believe I'm going to be talking about this. I have to. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you Sunday for the Sonic News Show. We're going to have a busy Sonic News Show coming up. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy what has been a really, really great announcement. What a year. That really just, wow. That's right up there in the big bombshells of the year. But, yeah, anyway, take care, everyone. I'll see you Sunday for the Sonic News Show. 6 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. UK time. Take care, guys.